Jodi. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to show you this new stamp set and matching framelits, Wondrous Wreath. This is in the new Stampin' Up! Holiday catalog. If you don't have your very own copy of this and you'd like one, just let me know and I'm happy to send one out to you. So, as I said, there's this stamp set. It's photopolymer, by the way. And there are framelits that you see here. They are bundled. If you purchase them together, you save 15%. So you can get this 9-piece stamp set and the framelits for only $43.25. So let me show you a quick card that I did. A basic Christmas card using traditional, I actually used Old Olive and Mossy Meadow and then some cherry cobbler. You can see the Joy, one of the framelits. I used some gold foil paper, some gold ribbon. So a nice Christmas card that you can make with that Wondrous Wreath stamp set. What I'm going to show you today though is this fall card. I used that same stamp, changed up the colors, put a little bit of a different style on it, and now you have a really quick and creative fall card. And I imagine you could change the colors even more and have a spring card too. So I went ahead and stamped this with Hello Honey. Let me pull the stamp set in really quick. This is this image right here. And then notice that there's this one and then the berries here. So it's, you've maybe heard of 2-step stamping. This is actually a 3-step stamp. So first Hello Honey with the more solid wreath. And then I'm going to add Tangelo Twist. Now, I think probably the coolest thing about this whole stamp set and framelit deal is the extra little piece that they put here. Right here, it's on all of the stamps that are with the wreath so that you can super easy line them up. So I went ahead and I stamped this. I marked right here where that was. So when I ink this up, I know that that piece needs to go over here. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna tap it super gently on my Tangelo Twist. Just give it a quick glance, make sure everything looks inked up. And then I'm going to set it right over it. That is the beauty of photopolymer. So I know, like I said, this is guiding me that this needs to go here. I'm gonna kind of line up some leaves here, up here, down here, just to make sure that I'm lined up all around. So get it where I think it's pretty good and let it drop. Just give it some even pressure and then lift that up. How cool is that? Let me pull it closer so you can see. It just gets stamped right over. It's just stamped right over the first Hello Honey image. So the last thing I'm going to do with the wreath is add the third stamp that coordinates, and that's the little berries. And I'm using Blackberry Bliss. Again, tapping it so gently on that ink pad. Quick look to make sure they're all good. And lining it up over here. Now with the berries especially, there's not really a right or wrong way to throw the berries on there. So I'm just gonna kind of set them in there. And there you go. One thing I will mention with photopolymer, awesome, awesome product to be able to see through. You might notice it does stain a little bit. So even though I've cleaned this part, you know, it still has that little bit of a pinkish tinge to it. It does not affect in any way how the image stamps, but I just didn't want you to freak out the first time you did it. So it might stain just a little bit. I'm gonna turn my big shot this way real quick. Okay, so now I've got the coordinating framelits, and guess what? Little tab, cannot get much easier. I'm gonna set this on here. I've got my magnetic platform, cutting pad, line this tab up over here. Makes it so easy to figure out where this goes. I can't imagine trying to line this up if I didn't have that little cheater right there. Same thing here, needs to go in the same direction. And the thing about this too is even if it's not totally perfect, you're gonna get it, you know, right where it needs to go, and there's a little bit of white space around it, so it's really very easy to do. Gonna just get it started, crank it through, and then we'll just punch out the center. Just kind of peel this part back and pop that right out of the framelits. How awesome is that? Let me pull the regular card back in. You can see that I added some wood grain texture here, a little bit of gold ribbon, and then this greeting is from a stamp set that's called Good Greetings that's around just this fall 2014. So, quick and creative fall card or a quick and creative Christmas card. The Wondrous Wreath bundle is a great savings. You can see the potential here with 2 different styles of cards. You can order that bundle right now on my website. Thanks so much for watching. For daily creative inspiration or to place an order, visit my blog. You can also find me on Facebook, Pinterest, and Instagram.